am I the asshole for making my boyfriend get rid of his toy collection?
Yeah, probably.
So my boyfriend has always called himself a kid at heart. He collects toys from quite a few different series: wrestling, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, anime, etc. We're in our 20s, but they aren't for collecting purposes. They're all out of the box, and he plays with them. Whenever he thinks I'm asleep, I can hear him mimicking the voices of the characters or doing commentary, and I'll peek in the room and see him actually playing with them. That's another thing. It's a small apartment, and he's got the whole room just for them, and a whole dresser full of parts and cards, their guns and weapons and such. But they're confined to that room. None of them are anywhere else, and when he comes home from work, one of the first things he does, plays with the toys. We get packages from eBay or Amazon almost twice a week, but he still makes time for me. I thought it was cute and endearing at first, but we've got a baby on the way, and my friends are laughing at me. They say, "Sounds like you're dating a 12-year-old. With the baby,
What?
I want to use the room for something like a nursery." I politely asked him how he'd feel about getting rid of them, but he said no. I said something about giving them to charity, but he said no again. I brought up that it could give us a lot of extra money if we sold them, but he still denied it. I asked about the baby, but he said we'll just budget it out like we always do. How he'll spend less on figures, but selling his collection is out of the question. I told him that they could make some other kid, a less fortunate kid, happy.
Or your kid in a few years, you know what I mean?
The teasing from my friends has continued.
Oh my God.
They all kept telling him he needs to grow up. Word got to his father, and according to my boyfriend, his father wouldn't let him buy anything like that after 12, but when he moved out, he could buy all the figures he wanted.
Now you're just acting like his father.
I showed his dad pictures of the toy room, and he was shocked. He got mad and said we're stopping that right now, that he wanted me to help him grow up. This morning, my boyfriend was sleeping in when his dad came over. He grabbed a big trash bag and started just grabbing handfuls and putting them inside. When he was almost done, I told my boyfriend what was going on and that it was for his own good. He ran out and saw the room was empty and his dad with 2 big trash bags, leaving with them. He tried taking the bag and begging him to quit, but he didn't. His dad said, "It's time to grow up." He started crying and sat down, but he was yelling at us about how those are all he does, even though he had me. Dad agreed with me. "You got your lady and a kid on the way. You don't need the shit." He was sobbing, and his dad put them in his car and left. He said he's tossing them in the trash. I told my boyfriend I was sorry, but it had to be done to think about the baby. But then he yelled at me about how he could throw stuff I collect away. He didn't actually throw them out, just a bluff. So was this truly wrong of me?
Yeah, so you're a fucking piece of shit. I don't know how many stories we've had where it's just like, I was with my partner and they have this hobby. I think it's cute. Now I don't. It's like, that's something either you accept or are like, hey, I don't want to be in this relationship with someone who plays with toys. That's fine. That like you don't have to be with them. But to make them change what they enjoy is crazy. It's a tattle on his dad and like reopen that trauma. You are an asshole to the max.